live. The first game, the first map of the K-Team versus Fluffy Gangsters. The first match of, just in general, the likings of the Exort series number 3. Fluffy Gangsters previously had a lot of problems with fielding a proper lineup. They had problems with getting their main lineup to play. Now they brought in Poca, but they're also playing with their coach in Linkero once more. So they're not going to be all too happy. On the other side, K-Team should be potentially more prepared, although Poca has been a pretty good replacement for previous players, of course, on the side from Fluffy Gangsters. Still got Solby in there, Highness, Yurumyata. Erdem trying to get this clutch up. It's up close. Poca will swing out with the Dobres. He's seen Noblesse cross. No kid available, so she's going to go for the 10-second stick. No way he's going to find that. And up close, Poca comes out with a 4K. Originally found the entry, which initiated the push. Picking up Dual Berettas, accelerated from that point onwards, and now has a chance to buy an AK with full util. And that's going to give Fluffy Gangsters a very good chance to win out some of these rounds. Utility into the mid side coming through. Yurumyata, see nobody. It always is either an A stack, a mid push, or a B stack, right? I mean, it's a stack somewhere with these pistols usually. But mid usually pushed and the rest always kind of waiting. And there's an Australis stack that is happening towards that long side, whereas Lush up close will try to find an entry. Linkero runs up first head first into the fight. The USPs, they look to pick them apart, and Fluffy Gangsters is going to be allowed to find their second round. A 2-0 to begin with. Start for Fluffy Gangsters coming out. The utility into the mid side will be jerked, and with that, you have yourself some control at your K-Team. Fluffy Gangsters, though, will try to stop that. Erdem left alone. He's going to be pushed from on top. The help arrives. Noblesse sprays him down. Beautiful read coming out from him. He's trying to go for one more. Should be falling away, giving Poca a chance to go for this lurk. Poca's been insane so far. New bloods on the side from Fluffy Gangsters. He's found kills, he's found entries, but he's now going to have a lurk of a lifetime to work with. Noblesse doesn't suspect anything, but with that smoke, information has been given. Ramp won't be opened. Linkero now trying to do so. Walking out a little bit further, spots out the shadow, doesn't get the kill. Pyro will look to be traded, the mid-hold is coming out. Well done there as Poca falls. The rounds will fall into place of K-Team. They're the ones leading in the economy now going forward. With a 2-1 advantage on the side from Fluffy Gangsters. Yurumyata looking for the opener towards the A side though, as Fluffy Gangster still knows limited util might be available. Trying to work their way in, but getting shot down here by the greatly playing K-Team. Great style of Counter-Strike we're witnessing. As Highness look to walk his way through onto the B side he goes. Solby. Destiny 1 versus 5. Good Eagle pushing out. To no avail. Noblesse will hold him down. Playing a stellar game so far, Noblesse is. And with that, the 2-2 scoreline will be put up on the board for K-Team. Equalizing it completely. Still a bye for Fluffy Gangsters that will come out. Their final bye before going to economy hell. Traumatizing Luke. His Highness will look forward into a fight to the Rem side. Swing does come out from the long side, one waiting on the side itself. Highness will try to swing, gets taken. Poker, 1-for-1 trade. Holding the side still there as K-Team shuts them all down except for the sole survivor in Solby. Swing from long will not be called. Erdem manages to find success as K-Team puts themselves back into winning ways. To the mid side. Erdem has found Poker to begin with. Ever since the first 2 rounds have gone the way of Fluffy Gangsters, been able to find all too much going after. Great shot with the Deagle, finding power. With that kill found, opens up the door wide. Top shot, looking to miss. Dropping into middle, holding down, successfully mowing them down. Fluffy Gangsters again, playing with their coach, playing with a new addition. Saw them finding entries previously. Now economy, that was starting to be a problem. Now they're trying to deal with the problems that have been forming. So it doesn't form all too much drama for them. Never know. Fight into mid. Noblesse getting hit. Flashes were good to send out Poker. Try and have a look in to the mid side of Flash. Be able to support the players. Into Cubby as well. Noblesse out in the open. Starts to fade away. Jurmjat has taken him down. 4 versus 4 has been provided. Spray down from Erdem. Would be great for another. Molly will not hit its place. The smoke should be pushed here by Erdem. Sound is heard for Poker to start falling away. As on A, an opening could be found by Linkero. Smoke on B will not catch anybody off guard. No rotations, still pulled. But he's walking up very close. Linkero really tries, but Lush just there to hold it down. Highness dies on the B flank. And now it's Poker running up against the wall. Not going to have all too much of a chance, it seems like. Well, he's definitely going to try to find Lush, but he's still holding his ground. The round will go to K-Team. They've won 5 in a row. Support the players. Into Cubby. 4 versus 4 has been revived. But he's walking up very close, Linky. Well, he's definitely going to try. Those highlights having casted me inside. Interesting to hear that for the first time. Let's see what will be done in this round in particular, as the fight from Fluffy Gangsters not too good. Really like the approaches they went for, but the mid fight was won by K-Team, so with that, not really too much of a chance to survive at that point in time. Started to become a dangerous situation. Power Opening has been found to the mid side. Sees the utility being thrown towards the A side. Well, in the meantime, fight towards middle will ensue. Up close, Highness still. Here's Power running away. And once he's fallen back to the B side, some chaos might ensue elsewhere. It's information. Mid has also been seen. In the meantime, it just looks to be an A push here for Fluffy Gangsters. They're going to start lining up with 4. Exactly to that spot where Adam is waiting with the AK. Gets himself one. Looking for a little more. Lush from the off is looking for a double kill. Off has done the work. The USB out will get it done. Lush has been insane on Donut so far with the AWP. Fluffy Gangsters just can't seem to break him. And so far, so good if you're a K-Team fan. Forward, hooks them outward, hears them, so he's going to try to swing. A Hail Mary play gets pulled. With the 1-for-1 trade found, you would think they've done a good job at taking middle, but still Lush that did good work to the top of it. 2 players onto the ramp side still, of course. They've taken all control they can think of. And now through the door, fight ensuing against Yata. Here comes the swing from Solby. Finds its target. Taken away. Good double kill there from PFQ. As they help each other swiftly, their K-Team. Shutting it down completely. Both of their players were in comfortable positions, of course. They didn't necessarily win the mid-fight, so they're going to push elsewhere. Which this time was B, but you're playing up against Poker. Been a force to be reckoned with when it comes to this map, and so far, this player, which I still don't know all too much of, it's been incredibly important for the way the first few rounds have gone, but this time getting pushed from cave soon, I think, from PFQ, should lead to his demise. Hearing him walk down, Poker tries to bait them into a swing. He could potentially throw a nade, but is also going to have to be careful about his flank going through. Made a lot of noise, giving PFQ the cue to go for that one. With that, hooks them out for 7. The door will go the way of KT. See what against you. Here comes the swing from Solby. Finds its target, of course. They didn't necessarily win the mid. He could potentially throw a nade. Couldn't get it himself. And real big troubles coming out. We do in fact see 5 rounds of an advantage. Now 7 in a row for KT. What can Fluffy Gangsters really still do? Gone for a process of trial and error. And now, with no mid-possession found, it's K-Team that is going to try to push it with 3. Taking good space, thinking that's where they could potentially get the Fluffy Gangsters off guard. And with them not even going that direction, a fight towards the top of ramp is easily achieved. Good trade kill still from Yata that will come out. Drops the AK. Highness will have that one. With that, and Execute looking to be pulled towards the B side. Looks like an opportunity. Oh, good double kill from Iz! Make it 3! That's unbelievable. PFQ holding the corner right there. Fluffy Gangsters semi-clearing it. He could potentially throw a nade. What is ridiculous. Really still do. Normal ramp is easily achieved. And here, of course, they're not checking for him, right? Didn't check the cubby, so a swing on the first. Make it 3. PFQ had an easy lineup for 3. Great stuff thus far that will be coming out. And us just still waiting for that answer from Fluffy Gangsters to come. Again, an adaptive setup for K-Team. They've prepared for this map. Every single round doing something completely different in their setup on the CT side. 2 towards Donut. Then a mid-aggression as soon as they expect Fluffy Gangsters to really go there. And then response from Fluffy Gangsters to not go there in the first place is also leading to their demise. So you never really do it great there. Never really had the opportunity to make a good move. To be decisive. Power. Great swing. Finds Highness. The entry has been found. With that entry from K-Team. Looking at it, we're going to be able to find even more. Top ram taken from Noblesse. Kill from Long. And then with the double kill. Help will arrive from Short. Still in the corner. Power all day long. Lines him up successfully. 9 is found from K-Team. Are continuously. Double kill from Iz. Make it free. The side of Fluffy Gangsters. Power. Looking at it, we're going to be able to find even more. Still in the corner, power all day long. Ultimately, just a great sign here for K-Team to play like this. AWP rifles around it. Swinging out to the mid side, Erdem has managed to take down Solby. The first round will be taken, or the first entry again will be taken. Ramp aggression has worked for them in the past. Oka will look to go to the edge of the smoke, but a double stack has come out. No way to break that. Fluffy Gangsters. Not taking away Highness. Looking into his side himself. He's seen him in the cubby. Also a long swing that will come out. Erdem supporting him. Again, peeking off each other's contact so damn well. Stack up on mid. Easily found. This K-Team is not going to let this one slip, it feels like. Unless the T side is a miraculous flaw. This game is in the bin for Fluffy Gangsters, at least this map. Their own map pick, but swinging out, work for them in the farm still. Oka will look to go into the cubby. Also a long swing slip, it feels like. Unless the T side is a miraculous flaw. And if K-Team can pick up this pistol, who knows if there's any way to get this one around still. Utility thrown to the mid side, of course. K-Team is running their way in. Back of Donut. K-Team is going to look to push middle. Highness will come out with a flank. This is great. Found them an advantage now. Fluffy Gangsters have something to work with. They've already won the first pistol as well, of course. So picking up this second. Need them to be the pistol gods, but still to no avail for now. Erdem going for a plant. Mid Larrick as well from PFQ. Should be able to catch Highness. That will be the case. Still looking into a second now, knowing one of them is late. Getting 2 kills on the side. You could be looking to complete the raid take right there. Good shot from Poker. Gets taken by Lush. Side still under control. The tap on the bomb. The swing should come out from PFQ from the ramp side, but no one is on the bomb in the first place. Spotted them both out. Now PFQ that will arrive. Linkito trying desperately while no one is on the bomb still. No retake this time. There's no time available. K-Team has collected. Picks himself up the 11th. And with that, and with the map pick, Originally looking so good for Fluffy Gangsters to begin with. A map that they've always gone for. They've always liked to pick. They've always liked to play. Won the first pistol as well, of course. So they've already won the first late. Getting 2 kills on the side. You could look to complete the raid take right there. Linkito trying desperately while no one is still. 2 more. No retake this time. Team really needs. Has collected. Picks himself up the 11th. Why? Probably not going to be all too good here for Fluffy Gangsters. We'll have to see. One trade from Solby coming out. That's great from Linkito. But then drawn back again. Don't know how with Low Bless. Doing so good already. Gets that kill through the smoke. And Fluffy Gangsters went aggressive now. Waiting for Yata. Timing. Great swing from Noblesse at the right time. With the smoke and everything still left. A-team could look to exit their way into the B site. Triggering their utility. Making their play. Kiddo will be waiting towards the cave site. Erdem clears left and right. Will go for the bomb plant. Noblesse is anticipating. That is ridiculous. Great reads from Noblesse coming out. SK team will put Fluffy Gangsters even further down with a 13-3 being more than possible to happen. Will we see that one being pulled out? Get it. Double kill will be found. K-team can find himself the man advantage. Linkito luckily good enough to get a trade back, but it's not enough to keep him into this. There we have the side taken over. Linkito left standing, trying desperately to find this 1 versus 2. Bob has gone down, pushing into the molly to then fall down completely. A 13-2 from K-team. They've played a ridiculous first game here on Ancient, have been getting prepared for this one. I personally also play for a team, and I saw them searching for scrims at prec.com, of course. So with that, I really like the way I saw them there as well, knowing that they were going to practice to potentially come back. And I mean, we're going to see if they can take this 2-0, because we're going to the map pick of them being Anubis, of course. So after a short break, when we return, we'll see Anubis being played for a potential 2-0. And already the upset of the day with K-team taking his victory against Fluffy Gangsters. We'll see you in a bit with Anubis. But they're also playing with their coach in Linkito once more. So they're not going to be all too happy. On the other side, K-team, Fluffy Gangsters, still got Solby in there. Erdem trying to get this available, so she's going to go for the 10-second stick. No way he's going to find. That is happening towards that long side, whereas Lush up close. We'll try to find an end. Linkito runs up first into the fight. The USPs now trying to do so. Walking out a little bit out the shadow. Doesn't get the kill. Barrel will walk his way through onto the B side. He goes. 5. From the long side, one waiting on the side itself. The swing gets taken. Poker 1-for-1 trade. Holding the side still there as King's survivor in Solby. Fluffy Gangsters. Bring into middle. The players. Copy it. 4 versus 4 to big for fun. But he's walking up very closely. He's like, what he's definitely going to try. Where Adam is waiting with himself 1. Office looking for a double kill. Office forward. Hooks him out through the door. Fight and see what he gets. There comes a swing from Solby. Fights it start, of course. They didn't necessarily win the mid fight. Could potentially throw a nade. What can Fluffy Gangsters really still do? All of ramp is easily achieved. Kill from Ace. Make it 3. Power still in the corner. Power all day long. Bringing out, work for them in the pass. Oka will look to go with the cubby. Also a long swing slip, it feels like. As the team side is a miraculous flaw. Each middle highness will come out with a flank. This is great. We've already won the first pistol as well, of course, so we've already won the first late. Getting 2 kills on the side. You could complete the retake right there. Kiddo trying desperately while no one is still. No retake this time. Team has collected. Picks himself up the 11th. More trade from Solby coming out less. Doing so Yata. Timing. Dissipating. That is ridiculous. Solby. Now K-Team. Luckily good enough to get it to the ball. Has gone down. Pushing into the mall. Going to happen. But if it is, that is still something we're going to have to witness out. But they're looking really good right now. They've played a stellar game when it became to it in the first place. So I feel like that is something we're really going to be looking out for here. Poker. Not that much experience himself, but a very nice player to have in your team. Finally under contract here and Fluffy Gangsters on the T side, looking to wrap from middle on towards the B side, it seems like. No steps are made towards A, so Noblesse is watching it, holds it down. 2 players still onto the cave side to try and hold them down. Retake looks to be up. Erdem wants to find one. Will be swung. Opening Kiddo. Boka with the frag. There we have it. This round will go to Fluffy Gangsters. T-side has been picked, of course, to start. Previously, they were the ones picking up the first one and the second. And now, also taking matters into their own hands. Collecting the rounds. Far, so good. Right. USPs on the side of KT. He's just going to set up for a mid to A take. It's a full B stack from KT. They choose the wrong side. A side is taken over. With that, the retake looks to be up again. KT might start setting up for it. Still doesn't seem like too much will be happening. Clean it up. Link it out. Initially being the coach of Fluffy Gangsters has managed to find himself a triple kill. And Erdem and PFQ right on hold for whatever it's worth. 3 HP left for Erdem. Getting blown away. USP that won't be collecting all too much. Leads Fluffy Gangsters into a 2-0 advantage. And with that, you can definitely start seeing some greater changes, or at least for the greater good, in terms of the Gangsters. It's a little bit less about just the plug-in and the fast and interesting pushes together, like we see on Ancient, for example, from K-Team. Setting up successfully here, you got much more angles, far more angles to actually take this action. A whole lot harder to keep yourself close and get those pushes to take space. Noblesse will still attempt while he's inside of Cole now. Not gonna go for a spray. Could have taken that Boga. At the same time, might have been under some pressure. Noblesse in the open. Looks for a double kill. Only good for the one. Leave him to fall and opens up the chance to move into B, while the advantage still is in the hands of KT. B side isn't. Looks as if the retake on that B side will have to happen. Solby. Looking for it. Pushing up a little closer. Sticking the bomb now. The push from corner is going to come out. It's K-Team completing the round without conceding a bomb plant. It was a matter of when they were going to push. The decision made. The round found by K-Team. Will be challenged. Europe is starting to come out power. Will be taken away. Poker comes out with the entry. The bunch is found with a run into the A side. That's the bomb getting dropped out, picked back up, giving Poker a chance to cross. He's getting out there alive. That is ridiculous from Poker. Solby gets taken through the smoke, so problem still. Definitely up. Looking for the frag. Poker desperately trying with the AK. Various players are swarming around him. One more kill for Poker. Make it 2 taken. Flank is still up from Linkito. Or Yata waiting on the waterfall. Looking to do some crazy things. Now, do you suspect the lurk? You don't. Linkito is going to mow him down. And Fluffy Gangsters will be good to pick up this round. Slow play into middle. That's what gives them an easier time to take. The round falling into place. Well done there. Really well played. Gangsters have done some great things so far. Should led to this. So far, so good. Chance, find into middle. For it. Hines and Solby will take him down. Aggression in the middle, like I mentioned. Ultimately looking to be taken away, left, right, and centre. Frag from Yata coming out. Solby still watching for it. The flank soon coming. A few moments. There is the final one going out. Will give Fluffy Gangsters their 4th. As they are already doing a lot better than they were before. That's a very good sign. For a team there looks to be much more of a new life into. It's been great to see it display in this state. A lot more free, it seems like. Can really help them. Power. Up close, double kill found. Linkito, Yata, both taken away. Grantees are found and opening. Poker waiting on the side itself. Trying to go in for a second. They are seen Poker. The Molly to create some space, but should ultimately be overrun. Great shot from Poker, Noblesse. With an advantage from K-Team. Looking to around themselves. Poker tries to force the issue. Kill gets found. Has seen PFQ. The second player was shooting at him. It's now going to get closer. Poker making noise. Makes some sound, so the swing. Still going to be great. That Nate might finish it all off. It's not going to happen. He tries to cross back. But on that shot, Lush will find it. 4-2, a dangerous situation ensued. Which we can't really say it's done all too well thus far. It's been points, it's been quite hard to watch. Little bit of back and forth throwing we have in fact seen. I think there might be some problems starting to form. As soon as K-Team is starting to get online, it might be good to take some rounds left, right and center. This is a good kill from the Opper. Spoke. Let's try it various times this time. Sees the ARP get the kill. And the entry being found. It's putting K-Team up a man. Oh, the nade will open up the chance for a kill. And Kiddo is all of a sudden seen, gets himself taken away. Will provide them with a double man advantage. They will use the stack B for 3. Double man advantage will be found.
Counter-terrorists win.
And with that time running out, the round will go to K-Team. They're the ones trying to move forward with still the disadvantageous position for now. They're trying to go for a little bit more. Gaze, one up, some vehicles around for fluffy gangsters. Set themselves up for success here. This Eagle. Poker. And Kiddo. Both trying to desperately to open up a window. Open up the opportunity. For a little more. Buy is not going to be great, right, for fluffy gangsters after this one, so emphasis put on this round in particular to actually win it. Otherwise you might be losing your T-half in worst case scenario. Could be some technical problems coming out. Sorby. 1-for-1 trades coming out. They open up, they put their way through and right into the side itself. 2-man advantage to work with here for fluffy gangsters. As the bomb will go down, causing even further problems to ensue for K-Team themselves. I felt like it was going to be K-Team that wants to break through. Actually, fluffy gangsters to do so, even though they had 2 Deagles to work with. Not too much. That's where the barrage of rounds all started with, but a quick mid to A push. And K-Team shockingly unaware of what was going on. And in the end, the rest is history, of course, coming out. Gangsters. Poker. Just trying to peek his way into the middle. Oh, we'll go for a swing with the MP9 up close. Still seeing a smoke. Then not checking it properly. Some Sorby to get a freebie to begin with. An entry found nicely here for Fluffy Gangsters again. He's now repositioning into the B side. And 4. Not gonna do what he's supposed to do. But the flank from A main this time now coming out, equalizing the score. At least it felt like. There's still more T's alive though. With B not held properly. K-Team is looking to save. Fluffy Gangsters, although down a map, which has been your own, which was lost incredibly one-sided, still doesn't mean they're letting go of this. Still doesn't mean they can't fight back. That is something they're certainly looking to do right now. Another round could be somewhat okay. For the side of Fluffy Gangsters, I think this half at like a 8-4, 9-3, 7-5. I would say it's quite 50-50. Whichever way I really feel like it's going. That being said, the fight into the A side coming out. Power has been forced to squeeze back. And 4. Closer, of course, the PFQ has been blown away by Linkito. Went aggressive to the heavens. With the Mach 10, he finds the Sol M4 that was on the A side. Power still trying to scrap it up, trying to get it into his hands. He's the one being blown away straight after. That's a read of a lifetime. Well done for Poker to find Erden. And here we get round 7 on the board for Fluffy Gangsters. They are back in the game and are looking to take K-Team's map pick to send us to Vertigo. The beginning was great, but Fluffy Gangsters still have a second lifeline with Linkito playing a stellar game as well, right? You are thinking of Fluffy Gangsters as that team of real good aimers. You pull one great aimer out and you put Linkito, their coach, technically, right, in the game. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's definitely not had the experience that his team has. If you try that, of course it's not going to necessarily work. Linkito is a 2.3k elo player. In this team, and you all of a sudden have to play in ESG advanced level against guys that play a lot or in general under contract and anything. You're gonna hit some shots every now and then, but you're not gonna have that consistency that you need. For Linkito, he's finding use of his position elsewhere. Goes for Mach 10s at times, plays with the weaker weapons in order for his team to feel nice, but now he's also found entries at times, which is really great to see. Not from Yurmyata this time getting the entry. With that, the youngster could try and open things up. Here comes Linkito out with a fight! Double kill taken! Ridiculous! From Linkito. And Fluffy Gangsters finding 8 at least will make them have a really good position going forward. This is exactly what I talked about. And we're seeing it in full extent now. we have the frag coming out from Adam. And ultimately so. Nothing doesn't really fall apart anymore. Sure, Adam will try to save. Doesn't look to be the play. There's the final kill to end it off. Those guys do a nade. The Fluffy Gangsters bring themselves up to the 8-3. Get a double entry from the hero. That is so important. Knowing the whole storyline that start to build around him. And seeing it all work out so damn nicely. Quite incredible, to say the least. Fluffy Gangsters leading themselves going forward there. An 8-3 advantage is certainly something you can be looking for. The switch up that Fluffy Gangsters have gone for from doing absolutely nothing on the first map. Different ways to interpretate this. It is a map trade, certainly. Don't lie about that one. Something we've all seen and something we can all agree upon. But the way it's happened is different. It's K-Team that wasn't even supposed to win out that first map. And Fluffy Gangsters that have just gotten a wake-up call. To equalize the map count. Wow. 8-4. Final round still goes the way of K-Team. There's an important factor to be added. That 8-4 is what gives them an opportunity. What gives them a chance as of a whole into winning this one. Pistol round would be required for K-Team. Played a really good CT half mainly all nation. We didn't see too much of the T half, but I think you picking this map is going to have you have a good T half for sure. Mid to Temple. Usually a pistol that they go for, but link it out with that one smoke. Forces K-Team to look to other options. As they're not just going to want to walk their way through that smoke. Link it out. Jumping back around into CT spawn as K-Team have taken B. Will be heard. Highness knows this now. And K-Team is going to look to actually check towards long. They're not really doing so, and that's why the kill gets found from Highness. An entry out of nowhere found and awarded. Running their way to the side, desperately trying to make a play. Running in with the flashes, timed well. K-Team is sent back in. Bomb is going to be defused. The retake's been found. Fluffy Gangsters put themselves up 9-4. That is an amazing round to win for the side of Fluffy Gangsters. Really important to put yourself up there at the board. Get control fast. Poker. Watching the mid side here with an M4, looking for a second. Beautiful double to begin with here for the Fluffy Gangsters. Third will be found in Con Lush. And long. So both of the players here on the K-team side that are trying to wiggle their way through. Solby's watching Little Smoke. Flank now coming through will give Highness a freebie to work with. An arc pulled out is a interesting weapon. The fact that he's going to use it is quite good. 17 kills for Poker as well. He's been once more so great. Good player in Fluffy Gangsters. Has what they need. We usually, of course, still, like I said, a different player. You know, is just their coach. Usually another player coming out. I don't know which one it is. Their Wikipedia has been edited. I will check on Wikipedia real quickly. HLTV have edited. No Solby. Or they do have Solby. Usually it's still Takanashi instead of Linkero. As they removed John from their lineup, added Poker. Linkero just being their coach, but yeah, with an entry, and again, the mention was the net. I really didn't think too much of at the moment. Go towards the Vertigo. It'll be very interesting. I think a great middle ground between Anubis and Ancient in that regard. Big brawly playstyle you can play. As technical as maybe an Anubis might be. You gotta take space, you gotta take control, and the fakes are also really important, just like here. Linkero going aggressive, falling away. Yuriata has an MP9. And to the back of the side, trying to hold on. Help that hasn't arrived yet, so would have been able to wait on the back of the side to potentially get that. Full swing going through from Boca. We'll see its target falling, and that's the side lost completely. K-team from a man down, they fight their way to 3 men up in a bomb plant. Great work for them. While ultimately looking for a little bit more.
Terrorists win.
So, round for K-team, in their direction, nicely taking themselves to a 5th. Given. Linkero. Should get in the flash. Found by Boca. Bring the way through, K-team. Try and move up. An advantage already taken for the side of Fluffy Gangsters. Yog is watching. On the line. Close and ready. And a great pop will be taken. Popping the head away from Linus as the entry is found. 4 versus 4 still up. The bomb already planted, looking for the retake here. They got some kits, they got some util, and get out. He's pushing his way through from the water side. Well, Yata's going to walk right into the player there on May. Adam goes for a swing. What is Adam doing? Giving away a free fight to Linkero. Now also found an AK. Solby is going to clear connector to no avail. Kill get found from Linkero. They know power is on long. And Linkero is going to tap. Linkero is going to stick because the final player has fallen. What a choke from K-Team. That push from Adam made no sense. No help around. No kills. And no round as K-Team loses that one. Fluffy Gangsters puts themselves at 11. The entry gets found. You get a 4 versus 4. This push is so ambitious. Double entry. That's the way to start the round, I suppose. But the Gangsters still looking to get that one back. At least they find one. Okay, 2 from Yata. Again, a double entry to begin with. That's the one thing you don't want to allow. And it is the one thing that happens. So, pretty problematic. Although, Highness can still find this one.
Bomb has been planted.
With the bomb going down, you're looking at a retake opportunity here for Highness. Out to the overpower, taken away. Oh, that was almost a double. If only Highness went for that, might have been a little different. Again, round down, cigar. Noblets to begin with. There's everything in that round still Highness lead. Great player coming out, but out of bullets, not adjusting too fast. And now Fluffy Gangsters on the brink of losing their own economy here. Watching it down, Lush with the entry. The entry will be found. Great play there from Noblesse. He finds Highness. Advantage has been found. Make it 2. Great work coming out as K-Team. Sending Fluffy Gangsters to the sky. Now an eco to follow. We said it before, the buy was up from Fluffy Gangsters. Doesn't mean that they are in a good position. They knew they were on the brink of losing themselves economy-wise, and here we are talking about it. If Q runs his way in, he's the first one. Moves his way around. Gets all the way to the side himself. Work. Falling. Are being found. Should be what leads him to it. Should be good enough to take this one.
Terrorists win.
There we go. Going forward. Going to their 7th now, or 8th. Was around. It's down already. Here we see the highlights scroll by for them to clean up. Well, this round was important for a very long time. We know this was in striking distance. This was the date and the time when a strike was going to happen. The round that is needed for either side, but not found by Fluffy Gangsters by the looks of things. Overrun to the B side. The flashbang sends the first to the sky. The rest is history. K-Team are now 2 away from taking themselves to a tight spot here in the game. And with the game being tight, there is honestly no answer to how this one is going to go. Still quite unsure. We all are unsure what is going to happen.
Terrorists win.
Right, he's not going to come out. We saw the flash. Send Yata over there, but I feel like there should have been a trade. Pushing all the way out to the B side, not communicated well. They're not the crossfire Fluffy Gangsters wanted to go for. Now, you might be facing some problems yourself. Looking at it from that standpoint. The buy not being too good for Fluffy Gangsters eventually. Could be looking a really tough task in that. All orders to fulfill. Bit of a push, Noblesse found his way. Oh, mid is getting challenged by power. This is good. Flanking power. This could be great. If he finds Boca, that's one of the M4s taken away. Finds a lovely timing to not get taken away. We'll have this lurk still up. 3 on B. 2 on the edge of rotating. K-Team has gone B various times. Fluffy Gangsters realizes that with the final few seconds, there's going to have to be a play. That's why they're going for the extremities. 2 on A, 3 on the B side. But this smoke will give it away. Push will come in. Power will hear one of them lurking. So knows one is coming water. With that kill found in the mid side, it opens up the door widely. They're already going to start checking the back of the DFQ. So much noise made for Fluffy Gangsters when going for that retake. You can see why it's so important to potentially fade away from it a little bit. For the double kill from Highness, it's still no avail for him. Double digits on the board for Katie. Tactical timeout out for Fluffy Gangsters. They're trying their utmost. Double digits for K-Team. Still up on the board. Power. Spray. Found. Boca gets the entry. With Solby. Find the entries necessary. Moving themselves up to a 3 versus 3. Fluffy Gangsters have been picking up players and have actually walked away with an entry. That is a hard way to get this one around. Stacking B now, Fluffy Gangsters. Expecting them to almost go for this. Oh no, aggression. Solby is going to push. Possibly find 2 of them. Or at least the Singular has seen the upper. Lush didn't go for the trade frag. But now it's been seen, now it's been heard and has the bomb to work with. So he's going to have to do this. Going to have to make this one around. Doesn't seem to happen. Nice shot from the off. Expectation now as Highness is starting to walk around. They know it must be B. The 5-7 can't do more than the Soul Killer found. Fluffy Gangsters. Finally back on the server. Finally the entries going their direction. Breathing a sigh of relief after 5 rounds in a row. You can see the aggression somewhere. Anubis is also like Ancient, but definitely in a different way. It is much harder to fight, much harder to just simply chuck util on. But going for a push, trying to find some openings somewhere on the map. It's really necessary, also on a map of Anubis. Otherwise, sitting back on sides on the CT side we've seen before can easily get overrun. And you're just a dead man walking. 1-for-1 trade coming out, Poker. Gets himself taken away. No bless. Ooh, looking good to find an opener here. The op will miss its mark. Yurmyatta gets taken away. And B9, oh my! No bless. An insane flick shot. 2 points of health remaining. With a triple under his belt. The site gets taken over. Will be found already. And 2 players saving is going to give them a buy. Fluffy Gangsters. This round could be for all the marbles. Linkito doesn't need to go for an MP9. We'll sell that one, buy some more util. Initial fight was a 1-for-1 there into middle. Looking quite good, but then Fluffy Gangsters, no adaptation made. A 2-on-2 being played. 2 on A, 2 on B with the op missing the shots on it first. Of chances, you're looking at a game that can still go into overtime. Buy is up for Fluffy Gangsters. No, not the M4 for Lekiro. Lipoka having that one. Yurmyatta back on the off. Hasn't found too much success with the big green thus far. Maybe he can do it this time. He certainly can. There's your top fragger out of the round. And if you're K-Team, you're not happy about that. And there is Adam. 2 kills to begin with the AWP. Peek it in to the top of mid, 1 by 1. And that gives the AWP easier time to frag. He opens up the door, Yurmyata. He's mad. And I would be too if I made those comments. And I did make those comments. So he's all the right to do it. I think he was the MVP of the first tournament. With this 4K, he shows that he still has it. Even though not the best game for the young AWPer. 4 kills in a round, that was most important of them all. It's Fluffy Gangsters sending us to a third map unless Lush can make a 1 versus 5 come out. Smoke on the cross, Molly in. Solby and Highness speaking of each other's contact will be enough. We're going all the way on the first best of 3 of the Exort Series 3. How things will be going in. Best around this live, Fluffy Gangsters have chosen the T side actually. So that is one hell of a decision to make in a moment like this. Gonna swap it over one more time. But apparently that is how things will go. Fluffy Gangsters on T, K-Team on the CT side with the USB from Power. Not getting the work done he wanted there. Entry found from Boca. With that, I was originally going to say A-side taking over. I didn't anticipate on 2 being gapped though. Had him also in elevator ready. Bending away from Ren. Will Radical look to chime in. Can't do it. Boca has gotten a second. With this one still looking the way it is. Advantage has been found. Noblesse is taken down low. And now officially taken down. That's a round found for Fluffy Gangsters. Incredible work to begin with. In the early stages, you expected that lurk to be enough. It really wasn't. With the 1-0 start, Fluffy Gangsters can try to build this one out. More so of the same. 4 players, 5 players actually there. I spotted them, tries to throw an advancing nade, and that's actually a pretty good one. An advanced one it certainly is. And 4 kills award at Fluffy Gangsters. Ridiculous the way they picked that one up. K-Team still getting themselves a little bit of damage here and there, but it's not enough to get a singular kill. It's not enough to get a singular piece. It's ultimately just a round going way of Fluffy Gangsters, nice and truly taking some space. Before the rest is history. Might repeat itself. Damage done towards Highness. A little bit of a tag, leaves him down. The Gangsters that will move their way across and into the site they go. A little bit of a smoke. Molly as well. See how K-Team will respond to this. Are they able to hold on to the pushes from Fluffy Gangsters? Defenders on the side already. The 1-for-1 trade has in fact come out. Linkero does good work towards the CT side and push it up close. Solby sends them to the sky. Oh, might be able to find another one. But not gonna happen. 2 kills is all Solby finds, although it's more than enough if you ask me. They're running their way in. And Fluffy Gangsters, although approaching more of the maps, approaching at least the Nubis, far more tactical than we expected from them. This is all about running. And even though you have a bunch waiting on the B side, there's no guarantee for any hold. That is nicely executed.
Terrorists win.
And exactly what is needed to find. Let's see how things are going to go furthermore here with the 3-0 start from Fluffy Gangsters. They are the team looking to potentially put themselves up for the nil in this series, in this game. This final one. Fight from K-Team is nowhere to be seen. Fully still thrown through the top of the side. A triple boost happening for K-Team. Highness going to have to be aware, putting up a great fight power. It's a miraculous entry. With that kill on Highness. Noblesse with the deagle. Can't look to find it. No kills on his side just yet. What a trying to chip in. The deagle will do it. 1-for-1 trade puts Fluffy Gangsters in a pretty comfortable position again. There's Solby falling. Okay, K-Team. Don't know how they're doing it, but they're finding kills left, right, and center, which is making it so hard to find. How is this round falling apart? Fluffy Gangsters did everything. A 4-0 lead written all over this game. But still, no cigar for them. Nothing they're going to be able to get from it. And here we are. It all starts crumbling. The cookie crumbles apparently. TFQ. What can he do? An outsider push. Smoke to the top of that. Well played. An opportunity for the Gangsters to potentially have this fight. A little bit of a ramp take, but taking their sweet time. With ramp possession and a kill towards B, you can start seeing those rotations happen. Just for a matter of moments, as ultimately the advantage on the side of Fluffy Gangsters is nothing yet. Good kill from Erden. That is towards B as he finds a second. Fluffy Gangsters try to send their way in. Erden is shutting them down. He pushes on for more. 2 kills isn't enough for him. Out of nowhere, this round is also falling apart. Initially, the execute play looks good. You see the clear ID Fluffy Gangsters have, but afterwards, it's down to a 1 versus 4. With nothing other to do than to possibly just look to save this one out. Or make the best out of it. That really doesn't seem to be anything. Highness. Okay, good kill for Highness. Looking for a second. Highness might still make this one doable. But close TFQ goes alone. And that was the chance provided. A headshot was needed. In fact, a bunch of body shots won't do the trick. K-Team.
Counter-terrorists win.
We're down 3-0, looking to lose things almost immediately. Won a round with pistols, now put a second on top. Start building on some economy with Fluffy Gangsters in the bin. Fluffy Gangsters in the bin, I said, but they're still going to have some money. They're still going to have a buy, so not too bad actually. I expected things to be still better now. up, Linkiro. Polka up close with Noblesse there. Finds Polka. Have the man advantage going out. Two men always on the B side. Put fair Gangsters towards A. Ever since it's been done. You can see them not even trying to be all too suspicious, all too thoughtful. They've just simply tried to go elsewhere. Which, till this point in time, hasn't had the best success. This time, Ado, with limited players there. No utility anymore up. It's going to be an easier chance to take the side, but we're still there. Looking for a second. Help arrives from BFQ. The rest is history, ladies and gentlemen, because we're tied. But opening is everything, and I do like the approach from Fluffy Gangsters there to say, let's just send it into A after the utility has expired. Saw K-Team playing A once with like 3. Now, not pushing themselves when there was only one guy on the side again. Just a singular player playing onto the A side. Fluffy Gangsters just gotta take matters into their own hands right there. To make sure they don't make any sound. You can still go for an A play like that. You can also go for a mid play. That's where Yunyata comes into play. They're trying to run down the CG player. EFQ tries but gets taken away. Kill gets found on power. 2 still left on the B side. You've seen one on site yourself. You've seen one towards the wood. Now you know where Noblesse is. Up close, Glock out, looking for a kill. Solby can't get it. He's really trying. A Deagle nearby. A Deagle shot. He gets 2 in the chest. But Noblesse succeeds with a Tech 9. Fluffy Gangsters take every single kill. There are still the 2 B players alive. And so, a mistake to go into B initially. With some shots that could have connected, some kills that could have been found. But coulda, shoulda, woulda. Ultimately didn't at the moment. We are looking at a Fluffy Gangsters that is closer and closer to the victory itself. There was a lot more to go for. A lot more to breathe for themselves. EFQ. Trying to find Highness. Finds it, looking for a second. Won't be all too great. He gets himself taken away. Second kill will be found, so aggression, although not too much. It's working out wonderfully for KT. Again, it could have been 4-0. We're seeing somewhat of the same as we have seen before. Whereas it's simply just the likings of teams such as the Gangsters taking the initial rounds, but every single time K-Team getting the better of them afterwards. I think I would start to get a little bit worried if I was Fluffy Gangsters at this point. Noblesse Waiting for sound, and he jumps up and tries to find these kills. A flashbang as a support. Sets him up fully for a double kill. Nobles has been insane in this series so far, and he's showing it time and time again. Oh, Lush, bro. Goes in with the USB. It's an op to work with. Doesn't need it. So ballsy the way they've gone for this. And this is the experience in terms of playing so confident that K-Team possesses. We saw it on a map like Ancient as well coming out. Whereas K-Team just usually had themselves the upper hand in every single engagement. Had the confidence to go for certain fights, to go for certain plays. Here we see it again on the CT side. Nobles going aggressive this time. Finds Linkito. Waited a slight moment. Confidence just driving. Each and everything. It doesn't look like Fluffy Gangsters is aware of this. How is Power getting so far down? Sure, there's a trade from Highness, but the first shouldn't even be allowed to fight. Let alone the second. Good shot from Boca. There's the bomb getting dropped. Boca is seen as known. The op will not collect the fight. Boca is still up to potentially find this clutch. BFQ isn't swinging, just waiting for Boca to near. This 1v1 is pretty important. A 6-4 with a chance to tie up the hull for no chance anymore for that, and 7 straight. PFQ checks left, checks right. Now looking towards the side, looking down. Tries to clear it, back up. And he's been seen now. Poker. He's going to walk up the ramp. PFQ! Oh! How is there missing? Glock will be pulled out. Okay, that's I guess the recipe. What just happened? Unthinkable scenes there on the B ramp with Poker missing. But the round will go to the Gangsters. The round will go to Defenders. And although they're mad from everything that's happened, although they're mad of these type of pushes from Power, they can still drag it back. Not from Lush under a lot of pressure, and PFQ the same. Trying to wildly spray to improvise. Didn't get him what he wanted to. Aggression from PFQ, but the op that will swing you, and Yachts are collecting the first attack. Been found on top of him. From the middle, fight will ensue. Trades left, right. The big Gangsters have taken B successfully. One of the first times they've actually done so. Always played there with 2 K-Team, and now, because of the reaction and everything, tried to fade away from it. And it's been successful. Good shot from Poker. Finds Power. And with that, the save is cold. Lush is walking back. Back into safety he goes. With the bomb going off at the B side. Dying, okay? Yeah, that's gonna matter a lot. Gonna make you have one player without any utility. Or with the Galil and utility. That's what Linkito is going for. Like mentioned in the past, again, you're playing with your coach. A 2300 player, which has played good on Anubis, which has led you to a victory. Now, he's 2-9. The CT side, if they figure out where he's playing, if they can overrun him various times, they're going to be under a lot of pressure, and that's something that the Gangsters have unfortunately had to deal with throughout the entirety of this series and the previous season, previous series as of a whole. But they got individuals like Solby. That's a good double, of course, but just hoping to find a third. Would have been incredible. The side is under control. The bomb will look to go down. With that, looking at a retake.
Bomb has been planted.
EFQ. Smoke will be used, giving Highness a chance to swing. Airden pulls out his smoke. With that, gets caught in the act. Highness still up for a bunch more. Out of the smoke. It's a kill found from Highness. It's a tied up game. 6-6. 6 straight from K-Team. 3 in a row. Twice for Fluffy Gangsters, including the pistol, including the follow-up, but they're bringing in some momentum into the second half from the final 3 rounds. So will that mean they're going to start off instantly by picking up this pistol as well? And putting K-Team down even further. A hard-fought battle, it always seems to be. K-Team, their way up, aggression into B, gets taken away. Sorby shuts down 2, flank from mid, and there we have it. The breakthrough, like we mentioned. It looked to happen, and now it's officially found. 7-6. Will we get to see that round going the way of the Fluffy Gangsters? Armored Eagle, Armor Pistol, Highness running down. The MP9 collects the first Hush. Hush taken away. That being looking at some more here towards the B side. It's the falls by right. Being caught for K-Team, so losing means you might lose a second straight on top of it. A 9-6 scoreline that would be found. And it looks like that is almost a forgiven already. Fight collecting. And Fluffy Gangsters are going to be 8-6 up. Tech 9s and pistols flying. Yata good there to find the frag. Noblesse drops the AK out of the map. Tries to make sure no one is going to get that one out. At least the MP9 won't be able to recover it. So Highness will be stuck on the MP9 for a little bit longer. From Solby, make it to Fluffy Gangsters. Advantageous position that will be found. Rush has fallen. Close Noblesse. 1-for-1 trade coming out. Might open up the window. play, booking in a spot. There goes Noblesse. No way. K-Team can't get anything going here on the T side thus far. Entries everywhere. Not so great of a buy. That will come out. K-Team are the ones calling in a tactical timeout. Having to talk about what they can and might need to improve. Because otherwise this one is going completely the wrong route. To work with here for KT. Thrown back. Highness with the entry. 2 kills found from Highness. Third. They open up the door. With the door in the window widely opened. The wind is blowing. The ship is sailing. And Fluffy Gangsters have found 5 in a row on this city site. Looking at this from an analytics point of view, what if you have Takanashi instead of Linkero in your lineup? A player that's going 4-12 right now. Again, nothing against him whatsoever. Linkero knows, he knows that he needs to play. He's not going to bring the expertise of level. He's going to bring the stability. He's going to bring a man that can, at any point in time, just say, you know what, you guys, clean it up. I'll just run in and create space for you. The B anchor. But it's probably going to look into a fight here. He can find an entry and figure out that it is the B site. He's pretty much done his job. Getting bombed out from the white box. Noblesse fall in, power in position. Hero can definitely win out this fight, or at least play the information over. Should be a trade here on power as he's already down low. Waiting behind white box to potentially string on the left hand side. Nope, not going to happen. Poker can swing. Has heard him cross. Yurmyata will hear the player running all the way towards the A side. He's going to go ahead and check him. But the shutdown has been made because of that kill, because of the steps. Highness knew they were coming A. And again, it's played perfectly. Just great possession found over towards the B site. And the rest is history again. One more round is all Fluffy Gangsters is going to be needing to have. Reynolds coming. Flashes coming. No kills found. It's going to be great to force Sorby off the angle. That's when Highness needs to be in place. Certainly is. That smoke is pretty alternative. Maybe expecting someone to be in sandbags because of it. Not checking it though. Not necessary, but an entry. And still an unknown threat in the sandbags player. Ooh, a little boost. Reaggression spots nothing to be on the ramp site. That's the call to start rotating back. And they will not go with just one. They will go as a 3-man pact. Surely that kill might make Fluffy Gangsters think, but ultimately their plan is straight. We're going towards that B site. And that was initially what K-Team was doing as well, but with A site now being checked, they can start falling back to A again. But do they have the time for that? 25 seconds. They're running as if their life depends on it. And their lifeline at the moment depends on it for sure. They can't deny the bomb here, Fluffy Gangsters, but with the kill, maybe they've provided themselves with an opportunity for a retake. That doesn't seem to be the case either. And with that, we're going to continue for just a little bit longer.
Terrorists win.
That's fine. No worries. 18 from a game that started off 13-2 in their favor to now essentially losing it all. Fluffy Gangsters had to get prepared, had to get warmed up a little. It was something we really saw in the beginning, Linkito with the entry. And play that's getting better and better by the moment. Even a double kill from Linkito. The man, the myth, the beast is able to look so good in this early round. And when he is online, his team is too. A 1 and 2 formation. And with that, another kill from Highness, right? Controlling middle. Poker is going to have to deliver. Highness is waiting for him. He doesn't have too much HP support, so this kill can still come out. But Poker stands tall. Poker goes for another swing. Down low is Lush. A 1 versus 2 for the man. Impactful with the AWP. Now with an AK. A big task. Big shoes to fill for the youngster. No flash available. Every other util piece in his hand. White box. He's not necessarily checked, but he spots out a shadow. Yata. When is he going to think of this? That is a shadow, yeah. He's seen it now. And now he sees it for real. Collects the flick. Fluffy Gangsters pull off a reverse sweep against K-Team to start this season with a bang. What a way to finish it off. What a way to finish it off in style as well. Very nicely played. Nicely done from Fluffy Gangsters to get themselves to the position where they are right now. They've really done a good job in order to remain composed till the very end right there in that series, getting that 2-1 victory in their favor. Fluffy Gangsters are going to be going in to that 1-0 part of the bracket, I would say. You can kind of call it, right? It's not a Swiss stage or anything, but they're at least going to have that first win already under their belt. Something we can't say of K-Team, but they're going to do good this season as well. I've seen some really great plays coming out from them, which I'm ultimately very excited about. I hope you guys are too. We'll see you back in about 1 to 1.5 hours, somewhere in between, where we're going to be joining you guys 1.5 hour. We're going to start in 1 hour and 45 minutes, actually. So that's when we will be back. It's going to be Forza Reload taking on the likings of Team Peep. The new team, of course, that has been replaced with Ruby due to being unable to get their roster in touch. They have some roster issues to fulfill. A new lineup, of course, in Ruby, but even just some tryouts right now happening. They won with tryouts in the previous series, but maybe still things didn't fully click in the other events and such. So Ruby is out of the tournament. Team Peep will find their replacement, so I'm very excited to see what they're going to be able to do. A team that I'm going to be talking about as like the wild card together with K27. Teams that can upset, but on paper should lose everything. So sorry, Team Peep fans out there, of course. I said should. Let's hope for you guys that they're obviously going to do good, but that's something I'm going to be talking about for a very long time still later today. Forza Reload versus Ruby in about 1 till 2 hours, of course, 1 hour and 45 minutes until we will be back with that game, Forza Reload versus the likings of Team Peep. But for now, 2-1 victory for Fluffy Gangsters. They'll be the ones to take the first win of the Exort series. Number 3 will be back quite soon, so stick around if you want. Otherwise, join in later today at another time, or any of the other matches happening at the Exort Series 3. See you in a bit.
Terrorists win. Counter-terrorists win. Bomb has been counter-terrorists win. Counter-terrorists win. Counter-terrorists win. Counter-terrorists.